Sephora's best skin ever. Am I gonna have my best skin ever? I have been asked several times by you guys to test this one, and it was one of those ones that I actually wanted to test. All right, let's get this thing on my skin. Like I always tell people, my goal is to give you information about this. This is not my goal to get you to purchase this. I want you to go informed when you go into the store to know if this is something that you think it would work for your skin. I think it's a plastic, maybe it's glass. I think it's glass. Does that really matter? Why do we care about the packaging? I care about its functionality, but I'm not actually really caring that something looks pretty because who cares? It's sitting in my drawer. I've literally heard YouTubers go, I bought it because of the packaging. Okay, maybe a lipstick. No, I don't think I've ever bought something just because of the packaging. Okay, I'm digressing, I realize. It's pretty thick, kind of moussey-like, I think. I am self-tanned a bit, but not on my face at all. I only have skincare on my face. I don't have any primer or anything like that. This looks a little light for me, but maybe not. Okay, right side, I'm doing a brush. This is the BK Beauty 101 brush, my all-time favorite. I have used this before. It's not like this is my first time, but I haven't used it in a while, so like a couple weeks. I'm always testing new foundations out, always, as you guys know. Pretty good coverage, still seeing that coming through, like usual. Left side is going to be a sponge. This is the Beaky sponge from Amazon. It is moistened with almost all the water squeezed out. Okay, it's looking nice on my skin, but I wouldn't say it's doing too much coverage. So let's try to build it. I obviously have plenty on my hand. I think I'm gonna need to do a little bit more on my hand. Okay, I'm just gonna do that much more. Probably that's too much. I am gonna put a tiny bit on my forehead because it's not as liquidy as I thought it would be. All right, this time I'm gonna do brush all over and then finish it off with a sponge. That's actually how I normally do my face or my foundation. I will say there's no smell. It feels a little heavy on my skin, but I think it's too early to really tell. We are in the middle of winter, so my skin is very dry right now. All right, gonna take the sponge and just give it a once over. And then I'll show you my miracle. It's not a miracle, but it's my finisher sponge that I love. So yes, 3 things to get this applied. I'm gonna turn this around, squeeze it, and get right in the creases of my, see, I'm doing it again. Right in the creases of my nose. Oh my goodness, I need to finish sentences. That much left over. Definitely settling on my forehead lines. Wow, it looks really good. The only thing I don't like is that it's settling on my forehead lines, but I can handle that. Let's do my finisher sponge. This is the Stands Out sponge. It is my little, love this thing. This is how I get everything just kind of settled in. My nose particularly loves this thing. Not because of the smell, there's no smell. Just because it, I don't know, it just finishes things off just beautifully. My preliminary thoughts. When I actually got into like my really bright mirror where I do my makeup at my makeup table, I looked really close and it didn't look as good as I thought it looked right at the beginning. It's very caked right here. It was definitely creasing up here and drying down really fast, so I had to work really hard to get it to come out. And it was starting to break apart already. So I did put some setting spray on it. What did I use? It has Matrixyl 3000 in it, and I've used this a couple times to try to like fix a drier kind of foundation, and it's worked pretty well. I'll link it below. So I did spray on this. I took my blender and then just kind of pressed it into my skin to see if it could kind of help with the dryness. Now again, my hair, oh my heart, my face or skin is very dry right now, and so it has a lot to deal with. So I don't think that this foundation is the reason why my skin looks so dry. So I definitely am going to keep trying it. Okay, so I'm gonna go throughout my day and I'll do some check-ins. During the day, it's not gonna be hard. I'm gonna be doing a lot of editing, so a lot of times I touch my face too much during editing, so I'm gonna try not to do that. We do have dinner plans tonight, so I'll have to do a check-in right after that. So this is gonna get a good amount of hours of use. So I'll let you see how it looks. It is 3 o'clock. This has been on my skin for more than 6 hours, and here's how I'm feeling about it. It's okay. It's not bad. It's definitely etched permanently into my forehead lines, but not really, really thick. So that I'm okay with. It's dry, but I have dry skin, so I'm definitely seeing my dry skin coming through. I think it has, you know, I can see stuff coming out here, and I can see that, but it's not like it's worn off completely. I've been touching my face a lot because, like I said, I'm editing. You can actually see I'm uploading a video right now. So I will do an end of the day check-in. Again, we're going out to dinner, so I'm hoping I remember when we get back, because I know me, I'll be tired. Because remember, I usually take my makeup off like at 6 o'clock, and 6 o'clock is when we're supposed to be at our friend's house. So we'll see how well I do, but I will see you at the end of the day. Yeah, I forgot. I knew I'd forget. So I put it on again today, and I just put it on, but I actually think I like this foundation. I think that it is pretty moisturizing. I don't think it's an extremely long-lasting foundation. It's definitely a medium coverage. I have some things coming through, as you can see, but not, I mean, it's a typical medium coverage for me. Couldn't get it to look really good like on my nose here very well. You can see some things coming through. I've got some pretty decent dry skin right now. I don't know if decent and dry skin should go together, but and it did okay with it. It didn't grab a hold of the dry areas. I was pleased with that. The bottom line is this: would I purchase this foundation again? No, I would not purchase it again. I think it's okay, but certainly not a holy grail. Okay, so if you want to watch a video about a foundation where I kind of thought it might be a scam, I don't know if it is, but if you want to see that one, I'm going to link that right here. I might see you there, or another one. God bless.